Hello guys, it's good to have you back. Welcome back, and so excited. It is just another day. It's yet another day. We tend to do these things, and let's carry on. Now, how many of you, if not most of us, or if not all of us, tend to think of what other people say before they do or they say something? Are you that kind of person who is always thinking of how will the society perceive you, or will they judge you for whatever you do? I think it's high time we put across, we shed light into this thing, because most of the people are stuck somewhere because they are following the society's expectations of them. And I think it's wrong, because you are limiting yourself. I'm saying this because there is some student somewhere who is really struggling with a certain course. He was advised that it is now very marketable in the market, and as a matter of fact, he made that decision because he was told so. I'm speaking of this because there is someone there who is stuck in a certain job because they told him it is the best job, it is well paying. I'm speaking of this because there is a kid somewhere who is really struggling at school because they told him, for you to succeed in life, you have to study hard and get good grades. I'm not saying school is bad, but what I'm trying to address here is, does it mean everything the society tells us we have to follow it to the letter? Does it mean the society's perception and judge what they think is good for us is always good for us? This is because most of us, we tend to care so much of what the people will say that we forget to care about what is important to us. Think of it this way. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, or why you say, or what you say, or how you say it, or how you do it, people will always say something. Whether you do good or bad, people will always say something about it. Whether you do something or you don't do it, they will as well say something. So, why don't we let ourselves free of the society's expectations, judgments, and perceptions of ourselves and who we are? This is very limiting, because whatever my path is not the same as other person's path when it comes to the journey of success. But we are expected to follow the same route, all of us, of which it is wrong. How I am gifted is not the same way another person is gifted. Whatever my passion is not the same as another person's. So there's no way we are going to administer the same dose or the same medicine to all the diseases here. Whatever I'm good in, somebody else is not good at. If, for example, I'm not good in school, or I'm not good in academics, I'm not expected to pursue a career which requires much of academics. This is because the society, especially the current society, says that for you to make it in life, you have to get good grades. Like, it is not that way. And I'm speaking this because there is some kid somewhere struggling because he knows he has to get good grades to make it in life, which is wrong. There are so many avenues for success right now, and limiting those kids to certain boxes is so discouraging, and it kills so many dreams. There are so many opportunities out there, and I don't think thinking in the line or between the boxes of what the society approves is right. Think of it this way. Some of us went to school, and we did whatever we did to the society's approval. Yes, it is good. I'm not saying that, and please get me right, I'm not saying that you have to do things without considering society's perception, or not hearing other people, or not taking advice whatsoever. But I believe that sometimes not all the advice is worth being taken. Not everything people tells you or says about you, you have to take it seriously. Sometimes it is good to follow your own heart and do your own things in your own way. It doesn't matter. You know, we are brought up in a place or in an environment whereby failure and mistakes are highly discouraged. That's why in school, when you make a mistake, you get punished for that, which is very wrong, because it is by doing mistakes that we learn. I'm not saying we go around making careless mistakes, but how will we achieve anything new, or how will we learn if we don't make mistakes? Some mistakes are encouraged, some mistakes are permitted as long as they channel you towards something good ahead. So let's not criticize, let's not, box people whereby for you to make it in life you have to follow a certain path. Let's allow those kids to chart their own paths in their own way. Give them a chance to make a mistake. Learn from them, mentor them. Because at the end of the day, all of us, we can't follow the same path. There are so many other channels and avenues out there of which you can follow for us to succeed. So it's my time that whatever the society thinks of you, whatever they may perceive of you, whether you do something or do something, it should be little of your concern. If you know you have something you believe in, follow it the letter. If you get stuck somewhere, seek advice from the right people, not from anybody. Sometimes you find somebody advising you on finances and the same person has no financial background at all, or does not know any, doesn't have any, is not an expert in anything to do with that. So that's why it's important to always seek advice from the right people. So my point is, whatever you do, in whatever way you do, how you do it, and why you do it, should remain your own concern. Don't let other people's perception, judgments, or anything they say about you limit you or sabotage your own path to success. I will conclude by saying that the earlier you fail, the sooner you succeed. That's what is important in life. So don't let other people's judgment and perceptions drag you down. Follow your heart and all shall be well. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye.